beryllium has the atomic number of 4. 1s2, 2s2, 1s2, 2s2. So that is for beryllium. We filled it, atomic number of 4. Following 11. The next one is boron. Boron has the atomic number of 5. So I'll stop at after boron. Carbon. So I'll stop at carbon. So it's going to be 1s2, that 2 is for 2. 2s2, that is the next energy level. So if you are confused or not sure, go and check your drawing. What's the next energy level after 2s2? Come to the top, you see the way the arrow comes. So 2p is the next energy level. So you have 2p1, 2p1. Sorry, 2p1. So this one has become 5 for boron like that. Going for carbon again, you have 1s2, 2s2, that's 4. Carbon has an atomic number of 6. 2p2. So, but if I were to use the Hund's principle of maximum multiplicity, then I'll say this one is just 2px1. The next one will now be 2px1, 2py1. Let's take it that way first, so as to apply the Hund's rule. So don't be confused. This is writing the electron in the ground state of the element, the electronic configuration. This is the thing I'm doing right now. If you understood the Hund's rule I explained, this is what I'm doing right now. 2px, 2py. I'm not writing 2px2 straight, because the electron fill in the orbital singly first. So this is 2px. So I can now come back and write equals to 1s2, 2s2, and 2p2 to write it in a formal way. So this one gives 6 now. I'm jumping to one element, that is sodium, with the atomic number of 11. People are going to fill all these things for me now. Sodium with the atomic number of 11 is going to be 1s2, 2s2. So 2px1, 2py1, 2pz1. We have filled 6 now, 7. But has the atomic number been attained? No. Now continue. Come and change this 1 to 2 using the Hund's rule. That means pairing has been taking place now. Before it was, you fill the orbitals in a degenerate. P is degenerated to x, y, z. Hund's rule. You fill the degenerate orbital singly now first before pairing takes place. Now let us pair 2, 2, 2. So we already have 1s2, 2s2, 2px2, 2py2, 2pz2. Sodium has the atomic number of 11, right? We filled 10. It remains just 1. Go and look at the next energy level after 2p if you don't know it. Let's go together. After 2p, we have what? 3s. After 2p, we have 3s. So it will be 3s. How many electrons remain? It has the atomic number of 11, and we filled 10. So just remain 1. So writing it fully now, we'll have 1s2, 2s2, 2. So now write the whole of p into one place. 2p6. That's why I said p can never contain more than 6 electrons. So after 2p6, go to the next energy level, 3s1. We've written the electron configuration of sodium. So who is going to volunteer to write the next electron configuration for us? It's not my measure. I'll choose anyone. Thank you, Sticks, Mr. Ajayi. I'm impressed. So Sticks, kindly tell us the electronic configuration of oxygen. Just tell me what it is. Miss Lasisi, you don't like this? Mute your mic.
You know, any problem?
Mute your mic, Miss Lasisi. You'll not be the boo. Stick, where are you? I think he left. Sorry, Brody. Mr. Ajayi, let's go with you first then. Fill oxygen for us. Write the electronic configuration of oxygen for us. No, don't let us do it that way, Sticks. No. we are going to speak out. And so I want everybody to also know that. Not everyone has gotten it now. So, but in the process of you saying it out, another person will learn from it. You understand, sticks?
Okay.
Let me start. Hydrogen is blood. That's the atomic number of 8. Mr. Ajayi.
1s2.
Okay, 1s2.
2s2.
2s2. That's 4. Okay.
Yes. Then it's going to have 2px1.
Energy level.
Yeah, degenerate.
Okay, 2px. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I thought you said 3s. So 2px1. Okay.
2py1.
2py1. Is it not okay like this?
Yes, and 2pz1.
2pz1. Okay.
So we come back to the x and fill in another electron there. That will change to 2.
Tell me, which law are you following? Which rule are you following now in this process? 2px, 2py, 2p.
Hund's rule.
What did you say? Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. I'm impressed. 2p, 2x. So now let us write it in a formal way. Oh yeah, tell us.
Yeah, 1s2.
Okay.
2s2.
2s2.
And 2p6.
Look at it very well.
Okay, we haven't completed.
Yeah. 2p6
rather.
We have 2 plus 1 plus 1.
We haven't completed. We have to complete the 2py to 2 and the 2p6 to 2. What do you say?
Since we cannot complete just 8, that is the atomic number. The atomic number is just 8. So, and you've gotten to 8.
Yes, thank you. Sorry. That's 2p4. Sorry,
perfect.
Mistake.
That's very perfect. Thanks for understanding. I'm impressed. Okay, Mr. Ajayi should come. Thanks very much. Okay, that's Mr. Ajayi. Sticks. Let's move with you. We are going to fill fluorine for us, sir. Sticks.
Oh, okay. Fluorine is 9.
Yes.
Right, so you have 1s2.
1s2.
2s2.
Yes. The next energy, 2s2. The next energy level.
You have 2ps1.
2px1.
2py1.
2py1. Okay.
2pz1.
2pz1.
Then you go back to 2px1.
We have, what do you say?
You go back to 2px to pair.
Okay, to
following
pair.
Hund's rule. Nice.
So it becomes
2px2.
Okay.
Nice. It's then 2py2.
Thank you. Shall we continue?
No. It's 9 already.
Now.
So you have 1s2.
1s2.
2s2.
2s2.
And 2p5.
2p5. Very perfect. Thank you very much. Miss Princess, for the next one, you'll be filling nitrogen first. Miss Princess. Nitrogen with the atomic number of 7. There she did.
Huh?
My sister, don't run away.
Can you hear me, sir?
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Okay, for nitrogen.
Yes.
With 7 atomic number. Okay, we'll have 1s2. 1s2, yes.
Yeah.
2s2.
2s2.
Then 2px1.
2px1.
2py1.
2py1.
And 2pz1.
2pz1. This is 7 now. Okay. Are we done? Abi, we should continue.
We are done. We are done, sir.
I'm not done. Thank you. Thank you very much.
We can now
Okay,
go
now
to one x2,
okay,
2x2,
2s2,
and 2p3.
2p3. That's very perfect. Thank you very much for that. Thanks so much. Okay, who should I choose? Okay, Miss Joy. I think she was the next person there. Then raise her hand. Okay, you are filling silicon for us. Well, my dear, you are filling silicon for us. Miss Joy.
Me?
Where are Joy?
Okay, 14 Abi.
Sure.
Okay. Is 1s2,
1s2. Okay.
2s2,
2s2. Okay.
2px,
2px what?
1.
Okay.
Then 2py1,
2py1,
2pz1.
2p0.
And then we'll now write 3s and 2. Or can you help me to show that?
The energy level. Yes, I can show you the energy level, but you are not fully. You are not fully.
Okay, so we'll come back to fill up the orbitals because it's not yet complete. So for the 2px, we'll add one more.
So it becomes 2px2. Okay.
Yes. Then the 2py will become 2py2.
Okay.
2pz will become 2pz2.
Okay.
That is.
So the next energy level is I asked you to write it out now. I showed you for about 3 minutes. So after 2p, the next energy level is 3s. You can see the line.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's 3s2.
3s. Why not saying 3s? Why are you not saying 3s2?
What did you say?
Why are you not saying 3s3?
No. Because that's the nth orbital can only take 2 electrons. I'm
happy you understood. Okay. Are we done?
So that is
14.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. It remains 2. So I'm to show that.
You should know that enough, or you should just know how to plot this.
3px1.
3px1.
And 3pz1.
C?
And 3py1, sorry.
3py1.
Yeah. So and because there is no more electron left, we are going to put it back into itself.
Now, let's put it. Let's write it.
Let's write everything in full now.
Yeah.
So 1s2.
Okay.
2s2.
Okay.
3p6. Is that 3p? I'll be 2p6. Let me see.
2p6. Sorry. Okay.
1s2. It's blurry.
Yeah. 2p6. You have it there.
2p6. Okay. 3s2.
Okay.
And then 3p2.
3p2. Okay, so this is 14, Abby. Thank you very, very much, Ms. Joy. That's perfect. Thank you very much. So you filled that one too like that. I have Miss Yanda or Mr. Middle. Let's go for Miss Yanda first. Mrs. I don't know. So you have neon to fill. Neon to fill. Neon to fill. You have neon to fill. Neon with a number of 10.
Okay, 1s2.
1s2, okay. Okay.
2s2.
2s2.
2px2.
Okay. They are not nice, so they are not following also. They said singly, they also say that the electron will fill the orbital singly before the pairing takes place. Then they generate orbital. Singly first.
Okay, 2px1.
Try to be nice. Okay.
2py1.
2py1. Odigi, are you here?
2PZ1.
Sure, say one. All right. Okay.
PZ.
What do you say? I've written to this one. I've
Okay,
written
now
it.
move back.
And you see
Now
that.
move back and add to that 2PX2. That will be 2PX2.
Okay.
And the P2Y will be P2Y2.
Okay.
And the P2Z will be P2Z2.
Okay.
So no electron. So we have to now is now
There is nothing I need to do this from. So that's one. So let's write it together. Then
1s
1s2
2s2
2s2
and 2p6.
2p6. Thank you, Miss Yanda or Mrs. Yanda. Thank you very much. You did well. That's perfect. Mr. Amidu, I'm giving you. So after Mr. Ujuku, there will be no more space. For now, there will be no more space. So Mr. Christopher or Miss Christopher, just spare us our own and later. We'll use it later. So Mr. Amidu, yeah, kindly speak. We are going to fill magnesium for us. They are number of 12. You are not speaking out.
It's Miss, not Mr. I'm here.
Okay, yeah. Magnesium with a number of 12.
No. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Sure.
Hello?
Keep going. Start now.
1s1.
That one is not hospital though. Maybe Miss Amidu's
1s1. 1s2. Sorry. 1s2.
Miss Amidu's rule is the first one. Okay. Next one. I should show you the thing. I want you guys to write it down. When you see in your course material, it's not like it. Auntie, Miss Mahamidu, have you written it? Have you gotten the next thing? After 1s2. They're writing for magnesium.
Yes. 1s2.
Yes. I've written 1s2. What do you do? After 1s2. I think your network is very bad. Sorry, Miss.
Very bad.
That's very bad. The network is not bad of it at all. Sorry. Mr. Gopiku, kindly continue from where she stops. Maybe another time we'll call her. Mr. Gopiku.
Okay. Can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, 1s2.
Yeah.
Okay, we have 2s2.
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
I was reading the 2s2, yeah.
Okay, we have 2ps1.
2px1, okay.
2py1.
2py1.
2pz1.
Good.
We have to pay the first x, the first 2ps1.
Yeah.
So
2p2x, okay.
Alright. 2py2.
Okay.
2pz2.
Okay.
We still have remaining, so we have to go to the next table. That is 3x2.
Okay.
3x2.
3s2. Okay. Are you still going?
So, yes, that is for the Hans rule. But if we want to make it in a normal way, we have 1x.
Thank you. 1s2.
1x2.
Okay, sir.
2x2.
2s2.
2p6.
2p6.
And 3s2.
3s2. Thank you very much, sir. you, Mr. That's perfect. Who's coming? I think Miss Aminat. Okay, my friend wants to talk. Miss Aminat, let us flex for now. Oh, no, I'm not answering you. Aloba, Mr. Aloba or Miss Aloba. I think she has raised her hand before. Yeah. Aminat, sorry. Yeah. Mr. Aloba or Miss Aminat.
Miss Aloba. Is it me?
Let's hear from Miss Aloba.
Okay.
Aloba. Hey, Mr. Aloba, you are still good. I know verse for me, Jerry. Yeah.
Still waiting. 1S2.
Okay. Mrs. Aloba or Miss 1S2. Aluminium has an atomic number of 13. 1S2.
2S2.
2S2. Okay.
2PX1.
2PX1. Okay.
2PY1.
2PY1. Your network is very good.
2PZ1.
Z1. What am I missing here? I saw a chat.
So since we had 1 to 2PX1 and
Okay.
2PY1, so it will be 2PX2, 2PY2,
Wait.
and pick as 2PZ2.
You are right, too, Auntie. Kingsmate, what is this like this?
3S2.
Kingsmate. Now I cannot. 3S2. Yeah.
Then 3P1.
3P what? 3PX1. Don't forget. 3PX1. Don't forget that rule.
Okay. 3PS1. Yes. So we are not going to write it. 1S2.
1S2.
2S2.
2S2.
2P6.
2P6.
3S2.
3S2.
And 3P1.
3P1. Thanks everyone for your cooperation. You've actually all done well. Jeffrey, just now, seriously, Andrew, I don't know. So am I going to come back? Really? That's heartbreaking. I even have people that are expecting this thing extremely. I can't blame you, my brother. I can't blame you.
No, we can't blame you, but can you now go back? This is
My brother, they will take it that way, Jared. They will take it that way. I hope people that are here are just understanding. Maybe because of people that are here, I'll just have to go back, but I'll make it very fast.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
Because of those that are here, because I expected that some of them still have to go over that thing. Maybe the initial things we talked about. So some of them still have to go over it first. So I'll go back just because of those people that are here. So now everybody take a good look at what we built here. We haven't built transition element, so we'll build transition element together. Yes, Aminat, what do you have to say?
It will. No, just to ask that, let's assume if they ask question on the exam that we should write the electronic configuration.
Yes.
If they didn't put according to maybe any rule, we can fill it on a maybe oxidation state, Abby. But if
this is the way.
Yes, I know.
We are following the rule now. So it is the way you are going to fill it. Forget about this one. This one I use it to explain the rules.
Because I'm saying that you guys are doing both oxidation states and ground states and oxidation states. That's why I'm like, is it a must?
Excited state. This is for the excited state. So
yes.
Irrespective of how it is, it's going to feel this way first. This is the rule. So, but when you are asked in exam, everybody, this is what you are going to write out. But for it to be easy for everybody to understand, that's why I use this one. So, and I don't want to neglect this. That's what I'm saying. In the exam, this is what I want to use. Don't write 2px1, 2px. No, don't use x in the exam. What do you have to say again?
Even though if they put what they call it, write the electronic configuration of follow what they call it.
Also,
so we don't need to write the ground state.
You don't need to write it in the ground state like this. So you will know a lot. That's your problem. when you know too much, you have problem. So it's because you are knowing there's a difference between the ground state and the excited state. You're having problem with it now. You take it anyway. So my dear, you know something? I observed something in the exam. It is this way. Take a good look at what they've written. They would have at least written that in one place or the other. Look at how they write it in the question. When you want to answer your question, that's the way I'm going to put it. Do you understand?
Okay, thank you.
My pleasure. The freeway. Okay. We were talking about something. Okay. Yeah. I wanted to deduce something from this thing. So when an element has 1 like this at the front, like the thing that it finishes it is 1s something. That means it will have only 1 shell. If you have only 1 shell, come to nitrogen. That means it has only 1 shell, means it is in period 1. Note that 1, 2. This is another ashiri. Ashiri they were working here. This is another ashiri. So let's come to carbon. Carbon 6. Where did carbon end? Carbon ends in 2p1. So carbon is in the. So carbon is having 2 shells. Carbon is having 2 shells. That is the meaning. So carbon is in period 2. That is the meaning. Did we all understand? Carbon is in period 2. That is the meaning. Come and see. Okay. I said if this is hydrogen and it stops at 1, the energy level determines the number of shells that we have. You know, this 1s is an energy level. 2s is an energy level. 2p is an energy. So 2 is an energy level. P is a sub level. So 1s2. So this means it's in energy level of just 1. That 1 means it will have 1 shell in electronic configuration. What do we mean? I want to represent hydrogen using the shell configuration. We have the orbital configuration, which I wrote here. That's the orbital symmetry. This ones. We have the electronic configuration, is the one we've done here. And we have the shell configuration, which is the one I want to draw here. Now, you're only going to draw the atom. This is the nucleus of the atom. This is the circle. So it has only 1 shell. Hydrogen has atomic number of 1. You just put 1 0. Do you understand? It is univalent. That's why it is only 1 thing. Because it is in group 1, that's why it has only 1 electron in the shell. And because it is in period 1, that's why it is only taking 1 shell. Come to neon. Neon has the atomic number of 10. It's in 2p2. It ends in 2p2. So now that means it will have 2 shells. What do we mean? Let us write it. Atomic number of 10. The first shell will take maximum of 2 electrons. This one is shallow, not ordinary energy level. The next shell, this is what we call shell configuration. I want to write for neon. So it remains 8. The other shells will be taking 8 electrons. The first shell is known as the duplet shell, and the other shells will be known as the octet shell because they take 8 electrons. So if this is 1 and 1, that's for the 2 duplets. So I have 8 more to fill for the neon to be complete 10. 2, 2, 2, 2. So that's the maximum this second shell can take. 8. So it has become 10 like this. So it is 2 periods. That means neon is in period 2 because it has 2 shells. Because when we are writing the configuration, it stops in energy level of 2. Come and look at silicon. Silicon stops in energy level of 3. Silicon, this is silicon. It stops in energy level of 3. 3p. Let me write it. Let me show this one. 3p2. So it stops in 3p2. So that means it will have 3 shells and it will be in period 3. Hey, have you understood it like this? Let's try to see if it's going to have 3 shells. Silicon that has atomic number of 14. Draw the shell configuration. 1, 1. For duplet, we don't have more than 2. Next shell, this is K shell, L shell. Next shell, we have 8, right? 14. Next shell, we have just 4 because it is 14. So how many shells? KLM. That means 3 shells. 3 shells. 3 shells for silicon. That's why it's having 3. So it is in 3 energy level, the third energy level. That's what we mean. It's in the third energy level and it has 3 shells. It is in period 3. So if you are given an element that's taken from period 8 now, period 7 now, or period 6, you must know that it's going to end in 7. Maybe 7F, 7P something or something, because it is in period 7. So it will be in 7th energy level. Miss Lydia.
3P what? 3PX1. Don't forget. 3PX1. Don't forget that rule.
Okay, 3PS1, yes. So we are now going to write it 1S2,
1S2,
2S2,
2S2,
2P6,
2P6,
3S2,
3S2,
and 3P1.
3P1. Thanks everyone for your cooperation. You've actually all done well. Jeffrey, just now, seriously, Andrew, I don't know. So am I going to come back? Really? That's heartbreaking. I even have people that are expecting this thing extremely. I can't blame you, my brother, Kingsmith. I can't blame you.
No, we can't blame him, but can you now go back? This is
What?
no.
Anyway, my brother, they will take it that way, Jerry. They will take it that way. I hope people that are here are just understanding. Maybe because of people that are here, I'll just have to go back, but I'll make it very fast.
Yeah, like yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
Because of those that are here, because I expected that some of them will still have to go over that thing. Maybe the initial things we talked about. So some of them will still have to go over it first. So I'll go back just because of those people that are here. So now everybody take a good look at what we filled here. We haven't filled transition element too. We'll fill transition element together. Miss Aminat, what do you have to say?
It will. No, just to ask that. Let's assume if they ask question on exam that we should write the electronic configuration. If they
Yes.
didn't put according to maybe any rule, we can fill
Uh,
it on a maybe oxidation state, abi. But if it
this is
is,
the this is the way you're going.
yeah,
Even
yeah,
if they
yes, I know.
we are following the rule now. So it is the way you are going to fill it. Forget about this one. This one I use it to explain
Yeah,
the rules
because
for
I'm
our
seeing that you guys are doing both oxidation states and ground states and oxidation states. That's why I'm little
yes, this
confused.
is
Like, is it a must?
excited state, excited state. This is for
Excited
the
states
excited
and
state. So but
yes.
irrespective of how it is, it's going to feel this way first. This is the rule. So but when you are asked in exam, everybody, this is what you are going to write out. But
Okay,
for it to be
but
easy
if
for
they
everybody
put
to understand, that's why I use this one first.
what of
And I don't want to
in the
neglect this.
exam?
That's what I'm saying. In
What
the
of
exam, this is what I want to use.
mhm.
Don't write 2px1, 2px. No, don't use x in the exam. What do you have to say again?
Okay. Even though if they put what they call it, write the electronic configuration of follow what they call it,
Once rule is still the same thing. If they say you should follow once rule, it's
rule.
still the same.
So
It's
we
still
don't
the
need
same
to
thing.
write the ground state.
You don't need to write it in the ground state like this. So you
Okay.
know a lot. That's your problem. You know when you know too much, you have problem. So it's because
Thank you.
you are knowing there's a difference between the ground state and the excited state. You're having problem with it now. You take it anyway. So my dear, you know something? I observed something in the exam. It is this way. Take a good look at what they've written. They would have at least written that in one place or the other. Look at how they write it in the question. When you want to answer your question, that's the way you're going to put it. Do you understand?
Okay, thank you.
My pleasure. The freeway. Okay. We were talking about something. Okay. Yeah. I wanted to deduce something from this thing. So when an element has one like this at the front, Like the thing that it finishes it is 1s something. That means it will have only one shell. It will have only one shell. Come to nitrogen. That means it has only one shell, means it is in period 1. Note that one too. This is another ashiri. Ashiri ni mo working here. This is another ashiri. So let's come to carbon. Carbon 6. Where did carbon end? Carbon ends in 2p1. So carbon is in the carbon is having 2 shells. Carbon is having 2 shells. That is the meaning. So carbon is in period 2. That is the meaning. Did we all understand? Carbon is in period 2. That is the meaning. Come and see.
Recap.
Okay. I said if this is hydrogen and it stops at 1, the energy level determines the number of shells that we have. You know, this 1s is an energy level. 2s is an energy level. 2p is an energy. So 2 is an energy level. P is a sub-level. So 1s2. So this means it's in energy level of just 1. That 1 means it will have 1 shell in electronic configuration. What do we mean? I want to represent hydrogen using the shell configuration. We have the orbital configuration, which I wrote here. That's the orbital symmetry. These ones. We have the electronic configuration, is the one we've done here. And we have the shell configuration, which is the one I want to draw here. Now, you're only going to draw the atom. This is the nucleus of the atom. This is the circle. So it has only 1 shell. Hydrogen has atomic number of 1. We just put 1, 0. Do you understand? It is univalent. That's why it is only 1 thing. Because it is in group 1, that's why it has only 1 electron in the shell. And because it is in period 1, that's why it is only taking 1 shell. Come to neon. Neon has the atomic number of 10. It's in 2p2. It ends in 2p2. So now that means it will have 2 shells. What do we mean? Let us write it. Atomic number of 10. The first shell we take maximum of 2 electrons. This one is shallow, not ordinary energy level. The next shell, this is what we call shell configuration. I want to write for neon. So it remains 8. The other shells will be taking 8 electrons. The first shell is known as the duplet shell, and the other shells will be known as the octet shell because they take 8 electrons. So if this is 1 and 1, that's for the 2 duplets. So I have 8 more to fill for the neon to be complete 10. 2, 2, 2, 2. So that's the maximum this second shell can take. 8. So it has become 10 like this. So it is 2 periods. That means neon is in period 2 because it has 2 shells. Because when we are writing the configuration, it stops in energy level of 2. Come and look at silicon. Silicon stops in energy level of 3. Silicon, this is silicon. It stops in energy level of 3. 3p. Let me write it. Let me show this one. 3p2. So it stops in 3p2. So that means it will have 3 shells and it will be in period 3. Hey, have you understood it like this? Let's try to see if it's going to have 3 shells. Silicon that has atomic number of 14. Draw the shell configuration. 1, 1. For duplet, we now have more than 2. Next shell, this is K shell, L shell. Next shell, we have 8, right? 14. Next shell, we have just 4 because it is 14. So how many shells? KLM. That means 3 shells. 3 shells. 3 shells for silicon. That's why it's having 3. So it is in 3 energy level, the 3rd energy level. That's what we mean. It's in the 3rd energy level and it has 3 shells. It is in period 3. So if you are given an element that's taken from period 8 now, period 7 now, or period 6, you must know that it's going to end in 7. Or 7, maybe 7F something, 7P something, or something, because it is in period 7. So it will be in 7th energy level. Miss Lydia.
Yeah, hello. Please,
Yeah.
my question is, you were actually doing a video. I'm sorry, I actually went out of it, so you're no longer doing the video anymore. I think that's so helpful. Hello.
Yeah, my network.
Okay, can you hear me
Sorry,
now?
my network fluctuated. What do you say? Sure.
Okay, so I was saying that you were doing a video, but I came back, I didn't see the video anymore. I think that one is actually helpful than the voice message.
Sure. Is there another person that recorded?
Yeah,
I don't understand.
when I left, you were doing a video and everything. The work was written.
Okay.
I
These
think
are
it
the
should be
videos.
from
These are the things. I'm not even understanding, but these
it's
are
from
what we
her
did.
end because you can see your video from her.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can log out and log in again. Thank you.
All right. All right. Okay. So please, see now that everybody is looking as if they don't understand that the energy level is the same as the shell number. If it is in third energy level, it will be having 3, and the number of shells will be 3. And we say the number of shell equals to the period that the element will be. You don't even want me to say the second Ashiri. It's not just one Ashiri, there's another Ashiri again. But let me see, maybe somebody understood me. If you don't understand, please talk out, speak out. Let's hear. Mr. Bamikole, Mr. Moribe, Mr. Moribe, Miss Kingsmith. Oh yeah, what's the issue? You guys should speak out. Mr. Bamikole, Mr. Bamikole, let's hear from you.
Can you hear me?
Sure.
Okay, well done.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I want to know that talking about the the
Period, energy.
period and the energy levels. Okay, you
Yes.
mean the number of orbitals that hence the configuration?
Yes.
The number there is the number of
Period. It's
shell.
the period number. Yes, it's the number of the shell. And yesterday I said the number of the shell equals to the period number of the element.
Yes.
So the energy level that the element ends in.
And each configuration. That hence the number that ends each configuration.
Yes. So that we have 7 periods in the periodic table.
Yeah.
7 periods and 8 groups, or let's say 18 groups. So now that's why you not see this thing more than 7. Because any element that has 7 now, that has 7, maybe 7p something or 7s something, that element will surely be in period 7 of the periodic table.
Yes.
Element that has 7p something or 7s something will surely be in this period 7 of the periodic table.
Which is
but now asked me that we can never have 8s something. So far we don't have period 8 periodic table.
I know.
So all elements are covered with this thing. Don't worry. If you want to write the periodic table of unilenium, you see it there. You need anything. All those uranium 90 something, you see them here. You use this thing, or just these few things to write there. Electronic configuration. Kingsmith.
Okay. Then the d orbital does not have the sub levels.
Sub level. The p orbital has sub level. Sub level is x, y, z. Sub energy level. P is an energy level. Energy level is x, y, and z. It is degenerate. A degenerate orbital. What do you want to say again? I'm sorry for not letting you speak. Finish. What else, Mr. Bamikole? What else?
I'm okay.
Mr. Bamikole?
I'm okay.
All right, sir. Okay. All right, sir. Kingsmith.
Okay. Please, I was busy struggling with the video. Nigerian factor happened. There was no light, and before I noticed that there was technical issues, you have gone far. Before I will switch to phone recording, already gone far. So please, because of our sake that is lost, you will have to go back, even if it's after the lecture. I'm not saying now. Even if it's at the end of the whole lecture, you will now recap from the beginning for us to understand.
Okay, bro. Mr. Moribe, something.
Yeah, boss.
Mr.
More,
Moribe,
more,
what do you have to say?
yeah, it's more beyond. I greet you.
My pleasure,
I
sir.
Guys,
beg
you want
this
to do yourself. Go DM yourself.
the
Okay, let's continue.
energy levels actually. I was hoping that you could touch it again, just like Kingsmate said, maybe later, because I was seeing XYZ and all that, and I didn't start the class with you guys. I
Ah,
came in somewhere halfway.
there's no video again. Oh my God. Classmates, we are really losing a lot today, tonight.
Yeah, please.
And we really have a lot of people to even report to because of this. I have some brothers, like people very close to me. They don't have time now. I have to give them that thing. I'll just explain. Maybe we'll just go back because of them, to be sincere, because of them.
Thank you.
Okay, no problem, Mr. Morebe. I will do something to it.
Thank you.
Mr. Beach, my pleasure, sir.
Sir, sorry to take you back a little bit. So this electronic configuration, the one I think I understand, the one with Y, Z, and X, I didn't understand that one. But the one
Network is
I understand, I said the one I understand, like if we are taking magnesium, which is that 12, like when we reach that 3S, then we go to 3P, 6, and others continuously. That's what I think I understand.
Mm, yeah, that's where we stopped for now. We haven't started the next thing. The next thing will be writing the electronic configuration of. So you yourself now, we stopped at 14. If I see you guys are serious ones. If you are not serious, you won't be in the class like this. A class that are not forced to get to. So you should take your time to finish from 14 to 20. Not sure. So we'll be entering the transition metals together. We'll be doing the electronic configuration of transition metals. We'll be writing them together here. So what I'm bothered about now is this issue of the video I've got is giving me issue. That's what is disturbing my brain presently. So, Mr. Beatrice, that's actually
Okay.
where we stopped. You said that's where you understood it to now. That's actually where we stopped. We'll still write the
No,
configuration
like
of transition metal.
what I
Okay.
sorry, sir. What I mean is like when you reach this, maybe you are taking. Can you please bring your this is close by so that I will explain something. Maybe when you take this to like maybe sodium 1s2, 2s2, 3 2p2, then you 2p is not going to be 2p is going to be 2p6. That's what I understand, like continuously, then you go to maybe 3s
Yes.
continuously.
Okay. That's how you know it before. That's what you knew before.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. We actually eventually used that too. But I was explaining as an explainer. So you understand? As someone
Yes.
that is explaining, that's what I mean. I have to use that word like that. So as someone that is explaining, I have to show that law I stated. I said those are the laws guiding this thing. But many of us just ignore them. Without this law, it will be hard for people to understand, to be sincere. These things, as we are saying here, it's sure for me, say we keep something like this in our exam. I'm quite sure of that. So that's why I had to start from this place.
Thank you,
So
sir.
maybe when we are feeling the function element, you now get the concept very well. Maybe.
Okay. Thank you.
Over. My pleasure, sir. Any other person with any issue? Any other issue? Queen.
Okay, good evening, Saludin. I do not really have an issue with what you are teaching, but I noticed that you keep going, repeating things, and we have just 24 minutes to 11 o'clock. So I think you should just continue, and maybe 5 minutes to 11, then you can recap, because this going back, it's not progressive at all. It won't cover a whole lot if you keep going back. That's why it is a live class. I believe it is recorded somehow. In between, I also had issues and I joined like after 20 minutes. That was when I was able to join. But I can't tell you to go back and start recapping the whole 20 minutes. Do you understand? So maybe later you drop the recording and we'll all catch up, honestly. So we'll all catch up. Let's just move forward. There's a whole lot to do with very little time.
Thank you. So because of that, we'll move forward. Prodigy, please. Anything?
Yeah, sorry, I just came online too. Like I've been out for some times now, so I just concur with what Queen said. Like we cannot just be going back and forth. That's the truth. At least I know I've missed one or two things now, but I cannot ask you to go back because of that. So let's just proceed. We'll all catch up. I believe that. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, bro. So now we have the electronic configuration of transition elements, transition metals. We know what transition element is. Transition metals are the metals that have their D block partially filled. They have their D block partially filled. They are D block elements. So the first transition element is one fake transition element. That's scandium. That's the first transition element in the fourth period in group 3A. It is in the fourth period and group 3A. So you can take a good look at that by yourself. I won't be explaining too much on things that doesn't concern me. We should achieve something before the end of the class. So the scandium now has the atomic number of 21. Atomic number of 21. So now we want to write their electronic configuration. Don't forget the Aufbau's principle. That means in the formation of an atom, the filling of orbital comes with filling the lower energy level first. We come by starting from the lower energy levels. So scandium now start from the lowest energy level. Let's say 1s2, 2s2. So we know 2px2, 2py2, and 2pz2. Three of them. We know we are still going to continue. So let's just take it as 2p6. We really don't have much time again.
Then okay. 3s2.
Did we agree with what we're doing now? Hope I'm not confusing people.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you very much. Naomi, you are here. I greet you. So 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. The next one is 3s2. So after 3s2, I should have 3p6. Miss Josephine, I hope you are not telling me to go back. What do you have to say?
I don't know. I can't see the video again.
Okay, sorry. Like this. Why it's okay?
No, I don't know. Is it my network?
Probably.
I can see it clearly. Maybe it's your network.
Okay. Sorry.
1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 2p6, 3p6. I think here now we have 18. So we are going to 21. So I'm going to write 4s, but look at it very well. You want to fill the orbital of a transition element. That is the difference between them. Transition elements will have the d orbital partially filled, except zinc. That's why zinc is not paramagnetic. It's not magnetic. And copper 2 ion, except the both of them. Take a good look at what we are writing. 3p6 and leave it little space, please. Go to the next energy level. That is 4s. Thank you very much. So that 4s is what? 4s2. That's the maximum of s, Abi. So you left a little space, Abi. So you filled 20 now. It remains just 1. Now come back to that space. Come and write 3d1. I've never seen anyone explaining it this way before, but this is the right way. People are just arriving at the answer. They will not be able to explain it. You ask. So just take this as an opportunity to understand it, please. I'll fill another one. I'll take ion of 26. If I'm right, 26 now. So ion now has the atomic number of 26. Please, anyone, Mr. K, am I right? 26. I don't want to be confused or confuse people. I think I'm right. Yeah, 26 now.
Let me ask a question.
Okay.
Yeah, after 3p6, then say we should leave a space.
Yes. Normally, if you look at Aufbau's principle, after 3p6, it is 4s. So, but the 4s is still what you are feeling, but leave a space. 3d must not come after 4s. 3d must come before the 4s. That is the law.
Oh,
Even though 4s is an energy level to be filled before 3D. Let's do the next example and see if you are going to Rodigi.
oh,
Yeah,
Rodigi.
what's that?
Are
Yeah,
you?
I'm with you.
We'll talk later. We'll
Yeah?
talk later.
Okay, okay.
Where could they shove that down? Okay. So iron 26 is what we are for the example now. Please hope you can see this one. Mr. K, let me check.
Yeah, it's
Iron
26.
26.
Iron is 26.
Thank you, Mr. K. Okay. So now I want to please mute your mic too. It's doing somehow in my ear too. I mean not.
Yeah. What did I do?
Mute your mic. Aloba, mute your mic.
Sorry.
Thank you. So now we are going to fill iron now. We are filling iron now. I have one S2, 2S2. Don't let me be too fast. 2P6. I filled 10 like this, right? 3S2, the next energy level. I filled 12 like this. 3P6. I filled a 10 like this. I'm going to 26. So after that 3P6, the next energy level, according to that diagram you have with you, should be 4S. So it is that same 4S we are filling, but jump a little space, leave a little space. See the space, write the 4S. 4S is 4S2, right? So now it becomes 20, Abby. So 4S2 becomes 20. Now after 4S2, according to that energy level, Aufbau's principle, after 4S, it is 3D. You are not writing the 3D behind 4S. It should be here, that space you left. So now write 3D, it is 26, and we have 20 already. So 3D6. This is what makes iron a transition metal because it has the D block partially, D orbital partially filled. It will not be up to 10. It's only zinc. That's why they don't consider zinc as a transition metal because it is only zinc that will have 3D10 and copper to iron. That will have 3D.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello, please. That was zinc again, please.
I should what?
The zinc, you said they didn't
Zinc. Zinc will contain 10. Let us take it. Zinc has the atomic number of 30. Oh yeah. Zinc has the atomic number of 30. 1S.
1S2.
2S2. 2P6. This is 10.
Yeah.
This is 10. We still continue. 3S2. 3P6 becomes 18. So after 3P, it comes as 4S. So leave your space. 4S2. It becomes 20 now.
Yeah.
So we are going to 30, right? And I said the maximum of D is 10. Don't forget. So 3D10. You see, it is filled completely. This is why zinc is not considered as a transition metal in most cases.
Okay.
Please, why do we have to write 3Ds before 4S?
Because it is filled. That's the only reason I can.
But can we start this transition meters from argon, like when we are writing the electronic configuration? Can we start from argon?
Argon. Okay, let me talk about it. It doesn't mean if it is argon or something. Let me talk about that too.
Please mute your mic. Please.
Do you understand this one now? Okay, let's take one more. I mean that I'll answer that question. We'll take it as an example. I understood your question. We'll take it as an example. Let's take one more out of the transition element. One person should just write a transition element for me. Maybe one of the big transition elements. Don't make it too high.
Okay.
Good. Gold is what? What is good, Abeg?
I think think it's 112. Someone should help me confirm it.
Good.
Good.
79.
79.
79.
Okay, 79.
I'll write 79 here now. Okay. Yeah. Don't give up. Never give up. Oh. So that means everybody should be with me. We are writing big thing. We are going on an adventure. Good of 77 from all of our. Amina,
79.
79.
79. Amina is God
Now
that will
it's God
flash
that
it
will
for me.
flash you for me.
So good as the symbol of AU, Orion, equals to, where let us start. Increasing the energy level accordingly. 1s2,
2s2.
2s2, 2p6.
2p6.
This is 10. People that know maths should come closer. So next thing,
That's
3s2,
That's 12.
3p6. Thank you. 18
That's
abi.
18. Yes.
So
4s2.
4s2 becomes 20.
That's 20.
3b10
3d10.
becomes 30.
That's 30. You will remain
4p6.
49.
What do
36.
you say?
That's 36.
36. 4f. So after 4p, we have 4d10,
46.
4f, 4f14.
That's 60.
14. Wow.
That's 60.
4d10. I'm feeling for, I'm still right. I'm feeling for gold. 4f14. What do you call it? 60 abi or
That's
70?
60.
60.
Yeah. 60.
60. After
After
4f14, I
4
should have
I shall
5
5s2.
D10.
62.
62.
So after the 5, let me check the energy level. My mistake. Okay.
6p the rest.
4p.
4p.
So after the 4p, 4d.
4d.
Not excited. Yeah, I'm right. So after that one, 5p, 6.
6.
What did it become?
That's 71.
71.
Hmm?
71.
71.
71.
68.
After the 5,
68.
68.
68.
68.
okay, 68.
Okay, 60.
After the 5
After the
pieces,
5
I'm
pieces,
going to
I'm going to
6
6
x2.
x
S2.
7
70.
2.
70.
Abi,
Abi,
are you
Yes.
guys
are
with
you
me?
guys with me?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
So
3d1.
1.
Please,
Okay,
actually, you
79
have
is
to unmute your mic. It's just echoing.
Your mic, please. Oh.
me, I don't feel I'm finished. I don't know about anybody's mic. I don't feel I'm finished.
Yes,
Jam,
yes, yes.
magician Deve. So this is it. This is it. I've done it. Miss Josephine.
Sorry.
More beyond, my brother. I greet you.
The I don't understand. Why did you change it to? Is it 9 or what? We had 71
It's
already.
Yeah,
supposed to be
that 3D9. How come about that 3D9 there?
3D9. It is 9 now. I
Yeah.
thought it is 1 before. I was calculating 71 before. So I now changed it to 79 because I saw that they told me straight that the calculation is something else. So I now changed it to 3D9 straight. It's not that something special. Will you give us another element as part of it? Do you see, irrespective of how long it is a transition element. Gold is a transition metal. That's why it is ending at 3D9, a partially filled d orbital. Who is going to give us one more? One more. So everybody will use it to understand, and everybody should mute their mic. I only need just a person to be doing the math for me. Prodigy will help me with that. One person should give me another element like that. Okay, Miss Josephine, do you want to give an element? The transition metal.
I don't know. Aluminium.
Ah, aluminium is
Silver. Silver, sir.
aluminium is not metal. What do you call it?
Silver.
Silver, AG.
AG.
Okay, Argentina. Silver is what? 60 what?
47.
65. Eh?
It's 47.
47.
Okay, 47. Okay. Thank you. 47. Okay, shall we go ahead now? Everybody, let's listen carefully to this. I need just one person that will help me to calculate this. Thank you, welcome back. Okay, confidence. Someone has unmuted. Okay, silver. I'm starting from the right place. That's 1s2. The next thing is 2s2. The next thing is 2p6. I have
That's
10
10.
already, right?
10.
Thank
Yeah.
you. So I have 3s2.
12.
I have 3p6.
18.
So if you don't know the energy levels offhand, you should know them offhand. They will really help you. So that's what you use to know. Normally, it's supposed to be 4s, but I'm going to leave the space of 3d because I'll never write 3d behind 4s. So let me go and fill 4s2. This becomes what, my brother?
20.
20. So I'm going to 47. Definitely, I can fill my 3d, whole 3d there without any problem.
That's
3d,
30.
30. Okay, the next one after 4s2 is 4p6.
36.
That's 36. After 4p6 should be 4d 36 abi. So let's go to 5 something first. We'll go and fill 5s first. If you look at your energy level, you see that 5s comes before it. So 5s2. But we are leaving space for 4d and 4f together. Leaving space for 4d and 4f together. But we are going to fill your 5s first. So what is 4? What's this one giving now? Plus this 5s2.
That's 38.
38. I'm going to 47. So I will have 4d9. So definitely I'm not filling any for F orbital because it is a transition metal. Transition metal will end in D. So partially filled D orbital. So 4d9. So that is it. Now I'm taking all these things now. Look at hydrogen. Hydrogen ends in S. That means it is an S block element. Group 1 element end in S. Group 2 element end in S. They are S block elements. Group 3 to group 8 elements. They end in P. They are P block elements. Transition elements end in D. They are D block elements. So now there is one element. There are some element that ends in F. They are F block elements. Examples are uranium. Let me take uranium of 93. Let me confirm. Is the atomic number 93? Atomic number of uranium. Uranium 93, 93, 9.
Yes, it's 93.
Thank you.
92.
93. Hey, hey,
Uranium.
Daniel,
92.
92.
wait, oh,
Okay.
Okay.
93.
So we are going to
So
fill
we are
it.
going to
Uranium is going to end in F something. F something. So it is 6F something or 7F something. Trust me. I even think it's 6F. So 6F something. Because it is in period 6 and it is an F block element. All those inner transition elements. It's not a transition metal. That's why it is F block. It is an inner transition metal. Rare earth metal. We call them the lanthanide and the actinide series. So uranium 92 now. Let us all fill them together. I only need Prodigy has unmuted his mic and confidence. Those are the ones I'm working together with. Please don't let other people turn it to violence with their mics, please. Okay, so uranium 92. I'm starting from the start. That's 1s2, 2s2 is my screen showing. 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, leave the space, go to 4s2, come and fill this 3d, 3d10. I should not hesitate to fill that one as 3d10 because I know that it cannot stop at 3d. Please, what's the calculation here?
30.
30, thank you. I keep moving. After my 4s, I have 4p6. After 4p6, I jump to 5s, but I'm leaving the space for 4d and 4f. If you have your derivation of the Alvan's principle with you, you're looking at it as the energy level. So 4p6, I'm going to 5s2. So now jumping back to 4d10. I know you cannot stop there. After the 4d10, you cannot stop in 4df, 4f14 too, 4f14. I filled those two things too. Now I'm going to 5p6. Open. What's the thing now?
68.
Thank you. We are going to 92. 5p6. We are leaving the space for 5d and 5f. Don't forget. So we are go to 6s2. Now come back for the 5d. 5d10 because d will never contain more than 10 electrons. After 5d10, I'm going to 5f. That is 5f14. I don't know what gives this gives.
That's 94.
A, love out.
Just
94, 6.
reduce.
Hmm?
That's 94.
So, okay, you said 94.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
So just reduce
So only
the
it is
12. Yeah.
50 kilo one here.
Yeah.
Kilo to 50 period. That's out of it. Okay, send in 6. Should we just say it is in 6 period? I'm coming. So 5F12, Loma Jeme, Abi?
Yeah.
Everybody.
92. Yeah.
5F12, 94. And we have 92, just 92 here. So that is 5F12. But uranium is in the 6th period. And I have 5F. Is it that I'm taking this 6? I think I'm going to learn from these two myself now. Is it that I'm taking this 6 as the period stuff now? Is there anyone that can explain this part to me now myself? Okay. Anyone with the periodic table over there, just check.
I think
is it
the okay. Wait,
it's not
I'm checking.
Uranium is in the 6th period now. Among the rare earth metals. It is man-made uranium. Yes, it is this. It is in the 6th. So definitely we are using this 6. I never knew before. Yeah, I've been using 5 in my life. I'll just take that 5 as the thing. So definitely silver one in 5 near 5th period. And gold will be in the I wrote 3D here. You're supposed to have 5. That's why those people are asking about it. Have you helped me to check?
It's in 7th.
Okay. So now we've written the electronic configuration of uranium. Should we do something special now, everybody? Let's write the shell configuration of uranium. And you are going to see that it will have 6 shells. Do everyone concur with that?
Yeah. Let's.
So that means we will stop there and answer what Aminat asked. This is the first thing, duplet. It won't take more than 2. The next one will be 8.
That's 10.
All others will be 8 like this. Thank you. Another 8.
18.
Thank you. Another 8.
26.
Another 8 or more.
34.
Another 8.
42.
42. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the 6th listing. So let's try to use this formula. 2n squared.
42. Okay.
2n squared. When n is 1, that's 2 times 1 squared. 2 elements, 2 electrons will fill the first shell. When it is 2 shells, 2 times n squared, that's 2 times 2 squared. That's 2 times 4, that's 8 electrons will fill the next shell. The third shell, that's 2 times 3 squared, that's 2 times 9. 18 electrons will fill this shell. So let us make this one 18. This is K shell, L shell, M shell will have 18 to fill it. This is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Abi? Do you get what I did now?
Yeah.
Hello?
Mr. Banikole?
Yes. This is where I'm waiting for. Please let me ask a question.
Okay.
All right. I believe that each the number 1 shell will take 2 electrons.
Yes. Duplet.
Okay. The number 2 will take 8 electrons.
Yes.
Okay. The number 3, I think it's supposed to take another 8 electrons. Now you said you use the what do you call it, quantum principle to calculate the third one, giving us 8 electrons. So that I'm confused there.
Battery again. Yeah. Let me answer the question with a question I also have. Myself, I expected to use this thing with 888,
Right.
but when I got to the third shell, I discovered it cannot be possible.
It cannot be
So then,
yes.
if this one I'm doing now, I'm not very sure of it. Don't forget, I'm not a lecturer.
Right.
You have
You have read it today. You are right. The fourth one will contain two ends to four squares. You are right. But where I'm confused now is I think they said each electron you take 888. But now that and I said electron shell, the third shell is taking 18. That's where I'm confused.
Yeah, normally this is not the first day we are all doing this thing. We know that the third shell will take 8. We are calculating that of chlorine now. And
Yes.
chlorine we have in that place. We say it needs one more for it to balance. So,
Yes.
but let what that's why I also expected here. You can see I've filled everything 8 before.
Yes.
It's
No,
sincerity.
it
So
will be
now,
correct. It will be correct.
yeah, let me now go back. Let me now go back and fill this thing.
Okay.
Let me go back and fill it with this method now, using
Okay.
this 2n square method.
Yes.
Using this 2n square method, let me
Okay.
fill it. So, okay, Mr. K, how did you have your 21? How did you have your 9? And how did you have your 2? So, reducing it back. That's okay. That's okay. Thank you.
Okay.
So, what's this? What the element you wrote is 92, right? Uranium.
Yeah.
Why? Or do we have something different from what you have? 6B1, 7S2. Uranium. No, I don't agree with you, Mr. Uranium is in the seventh period. Okay. Okay. Okay, then. Thank you. Okay. Then there should be a mix up somewhere then. What about we go about our calculation very fast again? 2 plus 2. This one gives 10. Another that's 20, 30, 40, 54, 60, 60, 70, 82, and 92. So now, if that's the way I filled it, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 3d10, 4s2, 4p6, 4d10, 4f14, 5s2, 5p6, 5d10, 5d10, 5f3, 5f3 because of f block, and this 5f2 too ends in f block. 5f12 we had here ends in f block. F block. So 5d10, 5f3. Why f3 then? So okay, let me check the energy level. 5f 5d, yes 5d. After 5d, 6p, 7s. Okay. Yeah, I think my only issue is that I depended on my brain too much. Sorry for that, everyone. So you only need to maybe when I get to somewhere like this too, maybe I'll just have to draw the thing out because it's becoming so much. I just draw it out and use it, or maybe I get myself and put it. I just go by the thing. So actually, and I did not see anyone to even notify me until Mr. K did, but it's actually after everything. So 5D, after our 5 thing, look at it. The energy level we drew after the 5D, after the 5P, 6X, 4F, 5D, 6P, 7S should be fed first before 5F. So I feed 5F before 6F. So we should just run this one. Prodigy, this is what we are doing. We should just run this 5F to square 12 and 6S2.
Okay.
So that means we do it this way by just saying 5D10. So let's go and fill 6S first. 6S2. Let's fill 7S2. 7S2. We now come and fill 5F. So after filling 6S and 7S, we now come and fill 5F. What could it be then? 6s2, 7s2. Okay, 6s2. Let me check the again. 6s2. Where is it? 6s2. Hey, confused, confused, confused. 5p, 6s, 4f, 5d, 6p, 7s, 6s2, 6p6, 6s2, 6p6. Let me go to the one of 6p6. So this is, how many is this one now? 82 plus this is 90, 2 plus 10, 20, 30, 50, 58, 60, 70, 78. Okay, it remains 3 now. Mr. K, I've understood you. I've understood you. It's case of the energy level. It's just because of the energy level at the point. It's the energy level. If I had opened my book and checked the energy level, I wouldn't have made that mistake then. I would have made the mistake. 5D, 6P, 7S. So I will now go back to 5F. So 6P, 7S. Now go back to 5S. But what I'm saying here that you also wrote, you are writing 6D1. 6D1. You're writing 6D1. Is that the Thomas? Don't show Thomas. The 6D1 should not be there. Mr. K. What do you think? What do you think? The 6D1 should not be there. Just speak. He's not answering me. You wrote it out now. 6s2, 6p6, 7s2, and I'll just take 5s4. So the D1 should not be there. According to energy level. That was what I didn't check earlier. So that's why I didn't check earlier. The D1 should not be there. Okay, that's that as for that. I think we took transition elements. We did how to write their atomic numbers. This is actually 11:59, 1 minute to 10:59, 1 minute to 11. So we treated how to write their atomic numbers, how to write their electronic configuration. We treated a lot now. At least we covered a lot. Go ahead, Kingsmith. I will not come back. Oh, just take it away. You take it away. Not come. So let that just be that one as this. So we actually covered a lot. I want you guys to just, the group is still open for now. Please, everyone, anything you don't understand, kindly ask in the group. There are so many people that are, so many people are there that knows what they are doing. You can just ask in the group and they will always give you your answer. They will always give you your answer. So please, let's try our best. We all need to practice that thing. Once you practice, you surely get it well. You need to practice. This one, as for this one, I'll do it now when I stop the video. I'll do it now. Maybe I will now snap and send it to you. I'll try to take a good look at it now. So I think we've taken something there. I don't know if you guys are still with me. If we can take about 10 minutes more. I want to explain all these things in 10 minutes. Electronegativity, ionic radius, electron affinity, and ionization energy. If you guys can actually wait for 10 minutes more. Let me see you guys. What should we just end the class?
Ask them now.
Yeah,
But
nobody is.
To me, I think we can go and try to solve this now.
What I want to do now, I want to give you a trick. Everybody. I
Okay.
only want to give you a trick. I'm not explaining this again. I only want to give you a trick. Yes, yes. A
That's
trick
fine.
that I possibly help in the exam. That's all. So I will draw it, I'll explain it now. I'll now snap and send into the group now again. Those are my games before I started this class. So that's actually my game. And I must cover this time, I must at least do it up to that point. And it's the only thing remaining now. I hate not achieving my aims. I'm sorry. So if you're actually tired, you just out the metal within the origin. So let me take the periodic table. I'll draw the periodic table quickly, very quickly now, and I'm taking it to illustrate. Hydrogen, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm writing, everybody. I'll draw what I want to draw. I want to give you guys a trick. When they say atomic radius increases down the group, atomic radius, ionization energy, I only want to give you that. Once you know that trick, everything is done. Don't worry. This is group 1A, group 1B. So period 1, period 2, period 3. I said that the transition element starts from the period. Don't be confused and don't forget. Okay, so group 1B, group 2, group 2A, group 3A, group 4A, group 5A, group 6A, group 7A. So group 8 consists of all these three. 1, 2, 3. Group 8A, group 9, group 10A, group 11A, group 12A. What is 11? XI. Group 12A, that is XII. Group 13A, XII. Group 14, XIV. Group 1B, maybe this one. Group 2B, Group 3, Group 4B, Group 5B, Group 6B. These are all you can see. Don't expect what I'm saying. Group 7B. So this one I want to explain. So one, hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, uranium, sodium, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, okay, chlorine, neon, sodium, magnesium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon, potassium. Ash. Argon, potassium, calcium, scandium, titanium, manganese, cobalt, copper, zinc. What's going to be here? Gallium, germanium, selenium. Now just take it. So I've drawn the periodic table I want to draw. So now I want to give you the scope I'm talking about. The thing is, the first thing is atomic radius. The atomic radius increases down the group. Atomic radius increases down and decreases across the period. Increases down the group and decreases across the period. This is the way to represent atomic radius. See the paper. So this is how atomic radius comes. Atomic radius. That means it decreases like this, and it increases down the group, and it decreases across the period. That means towards the left. So the next thing is the electronegativity. That one is like this. It increases to the right and decreases downward. All other things except atomic radius is like this. I'll draw the standard and send it. You guys already have idea on what I'm talking about now. I will show it and send it. So when you have any exam, just follow that trick. Just quickly draw it out. It's only atomic radius that comes out like this. All others comes in the other way. So everyone, let's have a nice time. I wish everyone the best. I wish everyone the best. When you have questions, just come into the phone and drop your questions. Thanks for everything, for your cooperation and for even coming down to them. Thanks very much. brother? What do you have to say? What do you have to say?
I don't understand that decreasing and increasing. Then the group. Oh,
I'll
I'm
drop it.
just
I'll
taking
drop
note.
it. But you already know what I'm saying now.
Okay, thank you so much. We really appreciate your efforts and your time. Thank you.
Thank you much.
My pleasure, sir. Mr. Lamikoli.
I
Thank you,
appreciate
sir.
it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. I really enjoyed the class.